Hey everyone, this is just a mini physical media update. I did say that I probably wasn't going to post any of these, but I've picked up a couple, so I thought I'd do a video for you, as I haven't posted in over a week, and I did say I might or might not post a video. I don't know, but I was a little bit bored, thinking of what I could do. I've been playing through the Spider-Man games on the PlayStation, and wow, those games are incredible. Finished both Spider-Man and Miles Morales in a space of, I think it was like 4 days, and loved them. Absolutely adored those games. So I haven't really been watching movies. Well, I hadn't been watching movies until I played the games, and then I watched all three Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. Finished No Way Home today, which is a very good film. Well, I watched it today, but I have picked up a couple of movies. In fact, I picked up 6. One of them was free because we're not allowed to sell it, and instead of it going in the bin, I kind of saved it. But I'll show you what it is now in a sec. In fact, it's the first one I was going to show. It is a promotional use only, not for retail collection of the Shrek movies, which has Shrek 1, 2, 3, and 4, which is this. I don't know if you can see. This is the it is a promotional only, use only. It actually says it on the thing. Promotional use only, not for retail, which is pretty cool. Like, I like the Shrek movies. I used to own the DVD before I got rid of a big, huge amount of DVDs. I know there is another one coming, I think it's next year, where they've sort of changed the design of Shrek, which I'm not 100% on board for. But for a free Blu-ray collection of of 4 Shrek movies, this doesn't include the shorts, I'm quite chuffed to have this. That is the back. I was trying to work out what this was a promotional copy for, but I'm not sure. I don't know whether or not it came with like I think it came with a Blu-ray player, because it's got Samsung written on there, and it might have come with a 3D player as one of those promo things that comes in like a bundle type of thing. I used to do them years ago with the Prism DVD releases, where you buy a DVD player and you get like something like 100 movies free with it in like box sets, or you get 50 movies free. We used to sell them in Blockbuster years ago, and I say we used to sell them, no one ever bought them. But yeah, so Shrek 3D, the complete collection of Shrek 1, 2, 3, and Shrek Forever After, the final chapter. The reason we couldn't, this is one of the reasons why we couldn't sell it, was because it is a promotional copy, and it doesn't have correct BBFC certificates on. It doesn't have them on the back here, but it doesn't have them on the spine or on the front, so we weren't able to sell this. So, hey, I got it for free. Then is a sort of like miniature Holy Grail pickup for me, this one is, because I missed this in the original run of the premium collection, and it was one that I always really, really wanted to get, because I have the first film. This is a sequel. I have the first film, but for some reason the first film was never in the premium collection. But I've only ever seen this minus the slipcase, and obviously because I'm a premium collection collector, I have an entire shelf full. All of them have the slipcases.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Sorry, Alexa just talked to me. I don't know why. Because I'm a collector of the slipcase ones, because they've got the silver spine. Whenever I find one in the wild that doesn't have a slipcase, I always pass it up. But this, finally, I found with the slipcase. Unfortunately, the spine looks a little bit sun damaged, but I got this for £12. Didn't cost me anything because I used the voucher, and it's Gremlins 2, the new batch. I've been meaning to get a copy of this for so long. This and what's the other one? Von Ryan's Express is one that I really, really want. I've got Von Ryan's Express on DVD, but it was one that I missed during the original run of the premium collection. So Gremlins 2, the new batch, finally in the collection with the slipcase. I don't know if you can see, it's a little bit faded. I think this may have been in the sun a little bit. So the 12 certificate is a bit brighter than it should be. It doesn't look like that, it looks like that. But it's in good condition. The rest of the set is in really good condition. Still got the art cards that are sealed inside. The 2 discs. So yeah, finally got this miniature mini Grail release that I've been looking for a while. I like the premium collection is one of my favorite collections that have ever been put out on Blu-ray. The amount of titles that have been released throughout, from very, very old stuff from the 1930s all the way up to some of the newer stuff in the 90s, and I think there may be 1 or 2 in the 2000s. The Warner Brothers and the Paramount stuff that have been in this collection have been absolutely outstanding, and it is such a good collection. I don't think we're ever going to see something like this again, because obviously with the Warner Archives now being available in the UK, it kind of puts the Warner releases in the premium collection to bed. There are still some available, but they're not really titles that I'm that overly interested in. So the titles that I've got are ones that I do enjoy and do have an interest in. But like I said, there are a lot of titles that are out that I missed that I do really want, and one of them is now in my collection. So that's Gremlins 2, the new batch. Then I picked up, I know this is at a 4K release, but I haven't seen this film in years, and it was £4, I think it was. And it's my favourite M. Night Shyamalan movie. And I think it's quite a lot of people's favourite M. Night Shyamalan movie as well. And it's Signs with Mel Gibson and Joaquin Phoenix. Swing away, swing away. It's an alien invasion movie by way of religious undertones or religious themes, whereas because Gibson's character plays a preacher or a vicar, not vicar, a priest or something, a former man of religion who moved away from the church after his wife was killed in a car crash. And this is about his farm, and he finds there's this massive crop circle out in his field, and then the crop circles start appearing all over the America and places. And this film's so creepy in parts. There's one of the scariest moments I've ever seen in a movie that actually physically made me jump was when they were watching the news footage from the Mexican birthday party, and all you see is the alien walk across the screen. This is when Shyamalan was making absolutely dope movies like this, The Sixth Sense, Unbreakable. Those 3 movies are just masterclasses in suspenseful filmmaking, and Signs is a really, really great example of alien invasion stroke X-Files type of conspiracy invasion movie filmmaking. And yeah, really glad I've got this in my collection now. So yay, Signs, go me. The next one, and this is going to be a quick video, it's not going to be a huge video. Like I said, there's only 6 films here, unlike the last one where there was like 22, I think it was. This is just going to be a quick one and done. This is a film I do have on DVD. I have it on Region 1 DVD, but I've been meaning to pick up a Blu-ray of this for a while. This was £3, and again, I used a voucher in CEX, so it didn't really cost me anything. This has had a 4K release, and it has a Blu-ray re-release as well, but it's a World War II submarine historically inaccurate action thriller from director Jonathan Mostow. It's the movie U-571 starring Matthew McConaughey and Harvey Keitel. This is a fun special forces World War II movie where a group of commandos are sent to infiltrate a German U-boat to capture the Enigma machine, I believe it's called. Is it the Enigma? The encryption device from the U-boat. And it's a fun movie from, I think it's 1999 or maybe 2000. What year was it? Can't find the year. But maybe I'm just blind. 99, there we go. So it's been a while since I watched this, and I thoroughly enjoyed it the last time I watched it. And like I said, it's one that I've been meaning to upgrade from DVD to Blu-ray. Yes, this is the previous release. It's not the current release, which has I believe, a brand new remaster on it, because obviously there is a 4K. But it's still a hell of a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to rechecking this out now. If I remember rightly, I think Jon Bon Jovi is in this as well. Is it Jon Bon Jovi? Yes. Jonathan Mostow is a really interesting director as well, because the film he made prior to this was the movie Breakdown with Kurt Russell and Emmett Walsh. Is it Emmett Walsh? No, it wasn't. It was... oh, shit. What's his name? He's in loads. But he sadly passed away. He was in like The Negotiator and in Pleasantville. And you'd spot him. He's a character actor, but it's about a couple who are on a road trip, and his wife is sort of kidnapped, I guess. It's been a while since I watched Breakdown, but also Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines. He directed that. And a movie called The Surrogates, starring Bruce Willis. Which is a science fiction sort of virtual reality type of movie, which, it's okay. It's not great. But U571 is a hell of a lot of fun. So good to watch this in a double bill with Men of Honor, the Robert De Niro, Cuba Gooding Jr. World War II dive-in movie, or the movie Annapolis with James Franco, which is all about the training at the Annapolis for the Navy during World War II. Yeah, so really good. Glad I got it now. And now we're on to the last two. These two are films that were released in the premium collection, but these are not the premium collection releases. These are just the regular, everyday, normal Warner Brothers releases. Although I thought these were archive releases, I'm surprised they're not. Sadly, I picked these up in HMV, where the archive release and the premium release sale, or 2 for $15, was no longer on. I missed it by, I think it was like 3 days. And one of these films is a film that I was meant to get. We had it in work. Again, we had the premium collection release, the 2-disc one. That was £12 as well, like what's it called? Gremlins 2 was. But it was missing the slipcase. And I was like, if I'm going to spend £12 on a premium release without the slipcase, secondhand, I might as well just buy the movie brand new for $9.99. And it's the movie Key Largo with Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall and Edward G. Robinson. This is one of my favourite noir movies of all time. I have it on DVD as well. It's one I've been meaning to pick up for many, many, many years. Just a great sort of crime thriller about a hurricane that sort of, what's the word for it? You know, when you, not locked, but I can't, my brain's actually broken. But they get stuck inside a hotel in Florida Keys, and well, in Florida, I think it's Florida. I'm assuming Key Largo. While there's a mobster there as well, and it's all like a not cat and mouse, but a game of sort of pitting one against the other, and it's up to Humphrey Bogart's character by the name of McLeod to stand up against Edward G. Robinson's mobster. It's like, I'm not going to ruin the movie or talk about the plot, because everybody needs to fucking watch this movie. It is such a good noir sort of single location type of movie as well, from like 1949, I think it is. Sorry, 1948. And it's the first instance of me seeing an actor dual wielding guns like Chow Yun-fat would in John Woo's Hong Kong action movies. This was $9.99, and yeah, really glad I've finally got an upgraded Blu-ray version of Key Largo to add to the collection. Another really good noir movie that is definitely worth your time is Double Indemnity, Out of the Past, with I think it's Robert Mitchum, and This Gun for Hire with Alan Ladd. All great noir movies, but Key Largo is just a phenomenal, great movie. Directed by, I can't find it now, John Huston. Why didn't I not know it was John Huston? I did know it was John Huston, but I had to look it up. So yeah, there you go, Key Largo. And finally, another film that was released through the Premium Collection, but is no longer available on Premium Collection, but is now available as a regular sell-through Blu-ray from Warner Brothers, is the movie Time After Time, starring David Warner and Malcolm McDowell in a sort of weird chase through time H.G. Wells adaptation, I guess you could say. Fun movie. I haven't seen this film in a long time. Again, this was a film that was on my list of premium titles to pick up. Never ended up picking it up, which kind of fucking pissed me off, because I always missed it. Every time I went to go and buy it, it was either out of stock or it was out of stock online, soon to be back in stock. But it wasn't, because it was discontinued. So now I finally have it on a regular old Blu-ray. I'm really liking the fact that we are now getting the slim cases in the UK. I always love a slim case when it comes to Blu-rays. You can fit more films on a shelf. There's no need to have the big centimetre wide, well, centimetre and a half wide cases. I mean, it's stupid. It's just, if you look at the, like, why? That just makes more sense, having a slim case. I'm trying to just measure them. It's not working. But I love a slim case. But yeah, for $9.99, yeah, I could have waited for the 2 for $15 to come back up again. But I don't get to HMV as much as I used to now that I'm working. So I was there. I thought, why the fuck not? I'll get them now while I'm here. I've got the money there. And so yeah, so I picked up two really cool Warner Brothers pictures, Warner Brothers releases, Key Largo and Time After Time, which I'm hopefully going to watch either tonight or tomorrow, unless I play some more video games, because I have been picking up quite a few more video games as well, like Watch Dogs 2. I've got Terminator Resistance, I think it is. Yeah, and I've just picked up the Avatar game for Xbox Series X, so I might be playing that. But this is a movie channel, so yeah. So that's my miniature pickups video. Not a lot, just a few here and there. One free one, obviously, one grail, and yeah. So thank you everyone for watching. I'll try and do a few more videos, but don't count on it, because I don't know when I'm going to do a video, you know what I mean? But anyway, my name is Pedro. This is Pedro's Movie Cavern. As usual, I'm going to give you a salute. I'm going to throw up the peace sign, and I'm going to tell you that I am out. Thanks, everyone. Have a good one.